Look at this cow cleaning up after Iris. That's hilarious. I just put some new mineral blocks out for the cows. They plow through that salt, it's amazing. I think I'm going through 2 blocks like every couple of weeks, and each block weighs 50 pounds. So they definitely burn it down. Alright guys, so I'm going to check on this crazy dog one more time to see if we have puppies. You know, the funny thing is tomorrow's my birthday. So I wouldn't mind an early birthday present. Puppies for my birthday? That'd be pretty cool. So we'll take a look. I actually ordered an upgraded heat lamp. So I should be getting a 250 watt infrared heat lamp. It's supposed to come today, but I didn't see it out there on in front of the garage. So we'll see if that actually comes. And here she is. She is a big girl. You gonna give me puppies on my birthday? Oh yeah. Alright. Okay. Alright. I don't know. She still looks pretty fat. Let's see if she has puppies. Well, guess what, guys? We have a fat mama and no puppies. She is really close. And it looks like my little heat vents is holding up to her chewing, which is good. Doesn't look like she can destroy anything else. Alright, she's keeping us in suspense. Still. So today is May 23rd, 2018. And it just happens to be my birthday. I'm at the perfect age of 52. And what I want for my birthday today is a litter of puppies. So let's see if we actually have some puppies. Huh? Are you going to give me puppies for my birthday? Alright, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Here we go. Alright guys, today we have no puppies. No puppies. But the day's still young. It's still in the morning. And Amani still has all day to get me my birthday puppies. I'm hoping. So I'm out here in the barnyard feeding the animals, and here's another problem I have, is that this girl knocked down the fence. And she got in to eat Iris's grain. And now she knows there's grain in there. So things are getting a little crazy. Yeah. That's about all the further she can go. Oh, I think. Yeah. So we might have to figure out a more secure setup because, you know, once the cows start realizing there's grain over here and only Iris is getting it, whew, things are really getting crazy. I was first doing these chains on the top and the bottom, then she figured out she could pop the chains, so I started tying it. So yeah, I think we're gonna have to rearrange this and go to plan B. Whew, I'm just waiting for her to do something really crazy and get caught up in something. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to change things up tomorrow. Alright guys, so it's the afternoon of May 23rd, and I'm going to go see if we have puppies. And if we don't have puppies, I may come out here at midnight. Wow, look at how big she is. Woo, you're a really big girl. Wow. Alright, let's take a look. Woo. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright. Let's take a look. Alright, let's go. Well, no puppies. Oh, but she's blowing up like a balloon. I can't even believe how big she is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're just going to have to wait. So one of my viewers wrote underneath one of my videos in the comment section. He said, "Has your dog had puppies yet?" And then I sold some rats to a local guy, frozen rats for a snake. And he's like, has your dog had puppies yet?" And then I had a friend call me on the phone the other day, and he's kind of worked up in a frenzy, and he said, "Has your dog had puppies yet? Has any of your snakes laid eggs? Have any of your eggs hatched? And have your cows had any calves yet?" And I know this time of the year in the spring there's a ton going on, and I know we all kind of get whipped up in a frenzy over everything that's going on with the with everything. But so kind of the way I run these videos is I'll kind of record some interesting things around the farm, and you know, sometimes you'll see you know, kind of an update where my dog hasn't had puppies, and then it's the next day my dog hasn't had puppies, and then it's the next day, and it's all in the same video. So kind of what I'm thinking is, as soon as anything big happens, like if my dog has puppies, if a snake lays eggs, or you know, if I'm cutting some new eggs and we're checking them out, that's the time I want to post a video. And so all this other stuff, I don't even think it's kind of interesting to have, you know, this cute little animal stuff around the farm. But until I really get something big to make a video out of, I kind of want to just put it all together. So if you're kind of wondering, you know, what's the latest, what's going on, have I seen it all, what you can really do is, so I assume you're watching this on YouTube. So underneath the YouTube video, you'll see my name, Chris Hardwick, and if you click on my name, it'll bring you to my YouTube channel, and it'll say Chris Hardwick Animal Adventures, and then from there you can click on videos, and then sort from newest to oldest, and then you might want to refresh the page just to make sure you have the latest update for the latest videos. And if something happens around here and I get it on camera, I post it right away, and it only takes me like maybe a couple hours just to compress it and upload it on YouTube. So when you see this video, you know something big's happening. And so I got a few things coming up this week. So I think the first thing that's going to happen is my dog's going to have puppies. That is the number one thing. I can't believe she didn't have them today, and I'm almost guessing she's going to have them tonight. So, and then I have some eggs. The 55th day from my next ball python clutch is on the 26th, and it's about 4 days after I'll probably be cutting some eggs. And then I have another large piece of equipment that's coming in, and I want to keep that a surprise, but be sure you stay tuned for that one too. Alright guys, so it's the day after my birthday in the morning, and let's check this girl again. Look at her. Alright, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Ooh, down. Here we go. Still no puppies. Alright guys, so it's May 24th, late afternoon, and I'm going to check if this dog has had puppies. I'll tell you what, I'll bet you $1 that she had them. And if she had them, you owe me. And if she didn't have them, then I owe you. So, is that a deal or what? Alright, let's see. Alright, now that I bet, I hope you had puppies. Woo! Alright, let's go. Let's check it. Alright, let's see. Let's see who won. Alright, guys. Well, I guess I lost that bet, so I guess I owe you $7.4 billion. So I thought for sure my puppies were going to be next on the list of things that popped up, but surprise, surprise, I went through my rack of snakes and another ball python has laid her eggs. And it is my pastel female. And she looks like she's a she's a little snappy there. She's got one laying out. So let me pull her out. Whew. Oh, let's see. Oh my goodness. She's gonna snap me. Whew. She's gonna snap me. Alright, here we go. There we go. Woo, she has a bunch of eggs. Wow. She kind of laid them in a weird arrangement. So I think I'm gonna pull her out, put her in my extra little boa tub. This time this one laid right on the bottom, so they could be stuck a little bit. It's interesting how she pulled them out. I'm gonna actually just move this one right over here for now, and let's see if I can pull this girl off, huh? Alright, girl, let's see. Ooh, we got a slug on that one, and it looks like she's laid them all. None left in her body, as far as I can tell, which looks good. So, this is actually my second slug of the year. So these are just basically little unfertilized eggs that don't hatch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it was a 7-egg clutch, which is pretty good. This is a pretty small one there. And she actually started really light, so she started the year in 1465 grams. So, and that was actually right when I paired her up, and she was still eating. So what I am going to do, I pulled a couple egg boxes out of the incubator, and I'm sure you guys have been watching. I use a Glad Press and Seal and vermiculite 50-50 with water. And I guess the first thing I'm going to do is let's see, I'm going to try to separate all of these. These should come apart pretty easy, I would think. They aren't really like that stuck together. It's kind of weird how they have a kind of a weird texture to them. It's almost like they have little spots. I don't know what that's from. I always thought it was from the Reptichip kind of getting on there, because when I had the Pro Cocoa and Reptichip, the coconut husk, they get these little spots, and I always thought that when she first coiled up against them, it was giving me those spots. But it's kind of interesting that these have them without the coconut. So I am going to candle these guys, and I use a little pen flashlight, and I can't really do it two-handed, so hold on a second. So these are really, it seems like they're really difficult to candle because of those spots, but there's the embryo on top. There's the embryo on the second one. There's the third one. This one's kind of interesting because it has a lot of veins on the top, but it doesn't really have that defined of an embryo, which is weird. There's the fifth one, and the sixth one. There's the seventh one. And there's the infertile slug. You can see there's no veins. So this is interesting. I have this little LED flashlight. It's a 4/7 Quark X123 squared. Puts out an amazing amount of light, but it gets really, really hot. So it was almost too hot to hold. Check this out. That light is actually 100. It was 120 degrees. Almost too hot to hold. It's unbelievable. So I kind of put 6 in here, and I'm not real comfortable with how they are, so I think I'm going to move these back and just do 4 in that tub and then 3 in the other. So I don't know if you've ever worked with this Glad press and seal, but I lost the end, and trying to get the end, it almost stuck to itself. It was really hard to get out, and it was getting stuck in the ends in the roll. So what I've been doing is pulling it out by hand and then cutting it with the scissors. It's some kind of weird stuff. This is really the first roll that I've ever used, and I'm almost through the whole thing, so I'm starting to get the hang of it. But I did notice that once you seal it on here, it seals really well. So I pull these eggs out after, even these containers out, you know, after a few weeks, and it's sealed really well. So these are ready to be labeled. So if you're wondering what the pairing was on that one, it was actually my bamboo crossed with that pastel. So here's the male. He is a beautiful male. Born in 2013, so he's 5 years old. And he bred quite a few females this year. And he was a breeding machine. Every female I put him with, he locked, and he'd stay locked for like 2 days. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. So, I guess we can get this girl up and out. Alright, let's see what kind of mood she's in here. Looks like she's pretty good. We'll put her back up in here. Yeah. There we go. Alright. So I have the egg boxes labeled. Laid eggs on the 24th of May. It should hatch on the 18th of July. Actually, the 18th of July is 55 days, so it's, I don't know, 4 or 5 days after that. And the cross was my pastel number 1 female with my bamboo male. And I will show you the results of that in about 2 months. Alright, thanks for watching.